Hi guys, I'm Najee Higgins and welcome back to my channel. So these are my first videos and I've been waiting to do YouTube for such a long time and I've always just pushed it back and I've made so many excuses for myself, but this is it. I'm definitely doing YouTube. I just have to be really consistent, which is kind of hard coming from me. I'm a procrastinator. It's just what I do. But anyways, I wanted to do something for this channel, my channel, just something to inspire. I want this video to reach just the right person. And today's video, if you can't already tell by the title, is being dark skinned and having dark skin. And some people might wonder, like, why is this like a big deal to even make a video about? Well, it is. Growing up and having darker skin isn't easy. It's not something that's like, oh, this is pretty easy. Maybe for some people, but for others who have been like bullied and having dark skin is just really such a major insecurity of theirs, then I can definitely see why a video like this would be very important. I know for me growing up, I wish I could go on YouTube and watch a video of another dark skinned girl and just somehow get a level of confidence and somehow just love this sun-kissed skin that you're in. Like, that's all I wanted growing up, and now I'm finally in a place where I feel a little bit more okay with myself. I'm not saying that I'm all the way there, but it's definitely been a long stretch process and a journey. I think with anything, with any insecurity of yours, I feel like it's just going to be just a process. And I'm not saying that everyone has gone through these things and everyone, feels the same way I do, and not everyone's been bullied, believe it or not. Like, not everyone. But for the people that have, hello, how are you? But yeah, if this video just reaches that one person who's really struggling with this insecurity and struggling with the color of their skin, if this video just reaches that one person and just somehow changes their mindset, that would be amazing. Like, that would be awesome. Yeah, so talking about dark skin, like, this has always been like my main insecurity. Like, if you were to say something, especially in middle school, if you were to say something about the color of my skin, I would literally go home and cry and just probably write in my journal. I've written in my journal so many times about like all of my experience and things like that, and like how horrible kids are, especially if you're like in elementary school, middle school. Kids can be so mean and just call you different names, and if you hear that every single day, then you're automatically just gonna start believing it. So yeah, for me, it was definitely middle school. I think middle school was the most horrible time for me. Like, I did not enjoy middle school. It was so bad. Like, I was picked on, I was bullied. That's where, you start changing and getting to know yourself more. So yeah, thank you, Jesus, I'm at middle school. Thank you, Lord. But as far as things that has helped me, I just want to give you guys not just tips, but just reasons why you should be confident and ways you can be confident. This isn't like a 10-step process like you can Google like 10 ways to be confident. No, it's not going to be that easy. I've Googled that many of times, but I really do wish when I was growing up that there was a YouTube video there for me where I can look at. Because growing up, especially when social media started booming when I was growing up, and just seeing like team light skin versus team dark skin, and it was just so horrible because it just made you feel worse about yourself, and like look at look at other people and you just think like, dang, like, am I really that bad? Like, am I that disgusting? Am I that horrible? Like, where no one like loves me or loves the color of my skin. And I thank God for my family just being there for me and just really just letting me know that you're beautiful. And that is what you should hear on a daily basis. Like, your parents and stuff, like, they should tell you you're beautiful, especially when you're a kid, because it's like you're so fragile to everything. And when you're spending all your time at school and spending all your time with the same people who may like try to bring you down, then that's when you just, you know, when you hear the same thing over and over, it just gets tough. So I really hope that your parents are teaching you and letting you know that your skin is beautiful and that you are beautiful. I mean, your skin is sun-kissed. You're like this like deep, beautiful, chocolatey melanin. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So as far as me really beginning to love myself, I think it was 10th grade. And I know that, believe it or not, Tumblr really changed everything for me. That's another thing when I get into like representation. Representation for any set group is really important. Just to have someone to look up to and be inspired by, I think is really important. But as far as going on Tumblr and seeing women who look like me and they were just so unapologetic about how they looked and they didn't care like what people thought about them, I really thought that was a blessing. And I always was like, oh my God, I just want to be her. How is she so confident? There are so many women I can tell you who I've looked at and just been inspired by completely, like Lupita Nyong'o and Nikki from Jamie and Nikki and Patricia Bright and from YouTube and just going on Tumblr, just seeing like random dark-skinned girls and them just, you can just see the confidence just ooze out of them. And that to me was really important to see, because especially in this day and age, we don't, especially when I was growing up, I didn't really see like dark-skinned women really just own it and be proud. And I always just wanted to see this dark-skinned woman just be proud of their skin and not conform to like society's standards of beauty. Like, just being proud of yourself, I think is so important. And honestly, when you feel good about yourself, people won't mess with you. Like, they may call you names still because people are always going to talk about you, but when you really have that level of confidence, they can't get in your head. Like, it's just something like they can't get in your head when you really know who you are. And I think it's about time that dark-skinned girls just know who they are. And that way we won't see so many girls committing suicide over their insecurities and just feeling belittled. So if you have to go and find someone to be inspired by, whether it's your mom or your sister or whoever, or just going on the internet and just finding that right role model. Like I said, Lupita Nyong'o, there's so many beautiful dark-skinned women who are just so classy and so beautiful that I think would be amazing to just be inspired. I'm not saying copy and paste yourself, like don't do every single thing they do. Of course, that's really weird. But as far as just having representation for like the dark-skinned girl is just really important as well. And yeah, and if you can't find someone to be inspired by and you don't have that, and you just, you know, maybe that's just not you, you know, be the change you want to see. And that is really important as well. Just be the change you want to see. If you can't get inspired and you're just feeling really down on yourself and you're just so insecure that day, be the change you want to see. Be the person you want your daughter to be. Like, have that level of confidence so that one day when you have a baby girl or a baby boy, they can look at you and think, wow, like if my mom has this level of confidence and she's so beautiful, then I can do that as well. Like, I don't know. I think it's about time that we all just really start inspiring each other and just really uplifting each other. You have to know that you are this beautiful chocolate mama and that you're amazing, and kids are gonna pick on you, people are gonna be cruel, people are gonna be mean. That's just life, okay? That's just life. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that, oh, after you get a level of confidence, like people aren't gonna still be mean to you. That's not, you know, that's not true. People are gonna be mean. That's just who people are. But as far as your mindset go, like, you can't change what people think about you, but you can change what you think about yourself. And if you're constantly being rude and mean to yourself, then yeah, you're gonna let other people walk all over you and say those rude things. But until you create that mindset of just like okay, I'm not gonna let anyone mess with me today. I'm like this boss girl, I'm not gonna let people bring me down today. I'm not gonna let people talk trash about me. And if you got to, girl, come back with the comebacks. Like if you're not that person, if you're kind of shy or whatever, then don't get yourself into a predicament when you have to fight people. But like, honestly, it's sometimes when it comes to bullying, you just really gotta like let them know. Like, I'm not telling you to fight. That's not what I'm saying. But like, like you just gotta say something smart right back to them. Okay, girl, but don't get in a fight over me. I didn't tell you to fight. I just told you if you're in that point, if you're in that position, let them know, like, girl, you need to stop looking, you know, the way you're looking, and just really, if you have to, just go off. Just, hey, just go off. Like, sometimes you don't have to turn the other cheek. Sometimes you just gotta go off just a little bit. That one good time you go off on them, and they'll see, right? But like I said, like, you can't change what people think about you, but you can change the way you think about yourself. And another thing is your mentality is really important. Your mentality, like, you can change the way you think one day and your whole life can be completely changed. And you're not gonna have like this, like, hey, you might one day you wake up and just be like, oh, but like I said, like, everything that's beautiful and good, it comes a process. And honestly, you have to think, if people are constantly putting down this one thing must be powerful. Your skin color is powerful. You are powerful. That is why so many people want to put you down. It's because they know, like, there's power behind this dark skin. I mean, we originated from this beautiful country, or wherever you may be from, and they know that there's power behind it. You are a powerful Nubian queen, okay? And you better own that. Yeah, you better own that. You better not let those people get to you, okay? Because you're beautiful. You are amazing. You are this chocolate. You are just so, like, this cocoa. Like, you have gold in your skin. Like, you are this bronzy, just amazing, most beautiful creature I've ever seen. You're a goddess, okay? So stop letting people get to you, okay? Another thing I wanted to touch on is probably just your appearance. Take care of yourself, okay? I keep saying okay a lot. Take care of yourself, girl. Like, take care of your outer appearance. You know, you don't have to get dolled up every single day, but like, take care of yourself. And I find that when you look good, you feel good. And if you have to just put on some lip gloss and some hoop earrings and throw your hair up in a bun, do that. If you have to put on a skirt that day, do that. But just look your best. And outer appearance, believe it or not, it is pretty important. Don't let people tell you that, oh, you don't have to do, like, no, it's important to want to look nice and feel nice. And whatever that may be to you, you know, baller shorts may be what you think looks nice, but whatever that is to you and whatever you feel most comfortable in, go for it. Like, don't let people tell you you can't wear a certain thing. Don't let people tell you you can't wear that color. Don't let people tell you, oh my gosh, you can't wear black on black because you're already black. Like, don't let people like get into your head and make you think that you can't do what you want to do, because you can. And you're human. You are a human being who just faces a lot of trials, but you are a human being. And just like any situation, you will rise again and you will come up out of that funk that you're in with your insecurities and battling bullying, things like that. You will come up out of that, and you will be an amazing person who will probably inspire other people. You never know why you go through what you go through and why this one thing is always haunting you. It's because this one thing might be your ticket to success and what really gets you, you know, to inspire other people. You never know why you go through what you go through. And just like myself, I have a lot of insecurities that I have to work on. And I'm not perfect, and there's a lot of things about myself that I like to pick apart, and some days, you know, you like to call yourself ugly. And would you tell your best friend or your mom or the person that you really care about all the things that you tell yourself? No, you can't. Like, you won't tell the person you truly care about that they're ugly and hideous and just not perfect in no way. Like, no one's perfect, okay? You can only be the perfect person somehow in a way. You can only be the perfect you, and no one can take that away from you. This isn't a curse, okay? Stop looking at this, your skin color, as a curse. It's mostly a blessing. And just be really happy that, you know, you're building your character, and just love the way you look, okay? And you're only gonna have this body once. And know that you're the perfect you that you can possibly be, and people are always gonna say things, but you can't change that. And just really just focus on what's important in life. And I promise you that it's not the end of the world. It's while you're going to school and people are saying rude things about you, it's not the end of the world. You're not gonna see those people, you know. Like, this is only half of your life, like schooling and stuff like that. Think about your future. Do you always want to be this person who's so insecure and just doesn't like who they are? No. So, I mean, I think it's about time that you just really just start appreciating who you are and really just find yourself. It's the perfect time to just start finding yourself. And yeah, and just know that there's other people out there who can relate to you. I can relate to you 100%. I've been there, I've cried, I've just been through like so much heartbreak and just hated myself completely. I've been there, but it's, you know, just, it's a process, and you're gonna get there one day, I promise you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm in a rolly chair. For my other videos, I'm not going to sit in a rolly chair because it's really distracting, because I just keep going side to side. It's so annoying. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please share this video to maybe your little sister or whoever that may have dark skin or just insecurities and battling with their confidence and stuff like that. Just share this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave something down below, like a comment down below talking about your experience. Speaking of experience, my part 2 to this dark skin, whatever you want to call it, video is going to be coming up, so stay tuned. I'm going to talk about my experience, my real experience, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, like I said, positive video. This is a very positive video, so just stay positive, and I love you guys so much. Bye.